Hello and welcome back to my video playthrough of RiME, including all collectibles and white shades and strange statues. I'm Tom, and we are at the beginning of World 4 of the game RiME, which is called... what is it called? Depression, right, I mean, look at the picture. It's very depressing. So let's start. Scene. The sentinels are with us. Yeah, it's not very inviting, but, well, you can deal with it. A little rain. It's not too bad. Though, like, I mean, you can't even sing anymore. If I do my screaming, like, just like this sound, I don't know if you can hear it. He's sort of crying, which is another nice detail, I think. Like, these sounds that he makes, actually, they differ in each world. As long as he's not screaming at something. So here's another collectible. That's the first of 2 shards for the 4th emblem. And here, if you don't get this emblem, and after arriving, basically you run all the way to the first door, I think. And you get there before the sentinels get there. That's when you get the racing achievement. I think here is where you get the achievement. Not sure though. Well, they're not hostile anymore. Isn't that nice? That'll help us a bit. Because otherwise this level would be plain impossible. So let's follow Mulder. But not entirely. First we need to head down here to the right. Which is easy to miss if you're not really exploring. And follow the platforming path. The final shard of the 5th emblem. I think that's the 4th piece, right? Yes. now we will also see why we needed the sentinels. And why we would have been stranded here if this old sentinel, the first sentinel in World 3, would have helped us. We wouldn't have the sentinels here to open the door. And that's why we needed the sentinels. That's a point of no return here. Also, there is no real path forward. And that's another reason why it's good that we have our sentinels with me. Namely, Rudy. He will help us in a moment. So, there's the path. And we will also get another keyhole here, I think. Yes, that's the keyhole. It's not the final one yet, or is it? Sun is returning to an island. No, that's not the final one yet. It looked like the island, like there was a tower already, so it's us basically, me. Hey Mulder, don't be sad. Everything's gonna be alright. Yeah? See? There's the way out. Here, by the way, there is another achievement. If you look down at the two creatures there, you will get an achievement. Don't know the title, don't know the subtitle, but that's where you get it. Oh, there are the guys up there. Oh, there's the next door that's being opened. So here we have another point of no return once we drop down there. So before that we need to get the final emblem piece, or I think it's the emblem piece, yes. It's the second piece of the fourth emblem. So that's where you get the achievement for all, like reassembling all the emblems. So we need another keyhole and a lullaby and a dress, I think. No, not a lullaby, actually, a toy. Right. So, one sentinel left. That means Rudy's gotta go. Which is a bit strange. I mean, there were so many sentinels arriving at this island in the beginning, right? Why does Rudy have to sacrifice himself? Huh. I do think also that the emotional response of the boy is a bit too strong here. That's too much. Oh, he spent like, what, 1 or 2 hours with the sentinel now? And he's shattered? I mean, there's not much that he has in this world, that's obvious. There's only molder left now, but still. Wait for it to go here, there. Okay, here we have again these statues we need to activate, indicated by the blue light beams. So we're closing in on the end, obviously, because like the circle is closing, right? There's the first one. Molder helps us with activating them. Apparently he needs to give his energy for these statues or something. And if we proceed on this path here, we will get to the last keyhole also. There it is. The last picture, which is most interesting also, like you have this mirror image of the father and the son. Well, so here we have the first statue on the right, but we need to go to the left. Here. Not the first statue, the second statue. To activate. There we go. No, no, don't cry. Yell. With the rebel yell. So that's that. On to the next statue. Now this labyrinth is really not very difficult. Basically you can't really get lost. There are sections between, but you can run against walls. The sections between the statues are really pretty straightforward. So here, wait, I need to do something here for a moment. Okay. Here we have a platform jumping section that does not only lead to the statue, but also to another collectible. I think that should be the last toy, probably. Whoops, that was too fast. Not so fast, little one. Like this. Here. Now none of these platforming sections are really difficult, and that's what I like about this game, because this game is not about like achieving something impossible or very difficult. It's about experiencing something. And there it is. And the platforming is supposed to, like, as I imagine, supposed to support this feeling of accomplishing something. And that's why they're not too difficult. These levels. and these platforming sections. They're also very well indicated with these white lines, obviously, and other things. You can, however, miss still. So also, if you jump too early here, for instance, you will miss the other column there. So there are still ways of fucking up. Also, there's one jump here that, like, believe it or not, I wasn't able to do twice. I don't know why. It's like this jump here. Like, I don't know why I fell down there twice. But, well. No, that's too much? No, it's not. We saved by the bell, sort of. So on to the next and last statue. Oh, come on. And there's the last statue. Now, come on. Why aren't you jumping up? So here we are at the entry area again of this labyrinth. All 4 statues are activated, so let's activate the center statue. Rewarded with a little cutscene. And there's the boy crying. Oh. And something is happening to Molder. Going also. But it should be clear by now that the main theme of this game is actually loss. It can really hurt you. Turn you into stone. But you can get out of it. With your soul barely intact though. It's all black now. Now let's get the final achievement here, the final collectible. You see that the statue back there is shining again, like Actually, I saw that in my first playthrough, and I thought, whoa, that's another technical mistake. I mean, sure, that's not supposed to be like this. What happens if I go there? And found out that this is actually the way to get the dress in this world. Also, note the way he's screaming at the statue. He's hissing at the statue, which is really nice, I think. Nice detail. In this black, it's not an outfit. This black look. There is the dress. It's the final collectible here in this game. So let's put on the outfit. And are we in there already? No. Here we go. It's all black. That's also why you can get this achievement in the beginning of level 2 with this dress. And now we can go in there. But before we head inside the center of the tower, we'll have to go here. Yeah, let me through. Now here, as you can see, there's a doorway. I saw that doorway from back there, basically, yeah. And when I got here the first time, like, the whole thing was not rendered anymore. Like, neither the doorway, only the floor here of the main tower, and the column on the left side, and the one on the right side. But the whole room was gone, basically. The only thing that was rendered was like 2 flights of stairs, left and right, to where the white shade is standing there. The white shade was also not rendered, so there was another technical flaw of the game. So it was a shame, because I didn't even know if I got the white shade. I went there as far as I could, and I saw that I was not on the floor, because the floor was not rendered really, like only the floor beneath it of the tower itself. And that's a bit of a bummer. But well. Yeah, let me through. Come on. Go away. So. Here are the final stages of World 4. Climbing around here, platforming here a bit. To get to World 5, sort of. I wouldn't call that a world. It's more like an epilogue. World 5, or the next level. Now, come on. Grab it. There you go. The first chain is broken and we have light. Which is good. So now we can see where we need to go. Oops! No, I didn't want to fall down there. Oh. I wanted to go on this ledge there. Like this. There's the second chain. Come on. Off with you. What? Why didn't he grab the ledge at the bottom? Like, I mean, these are issues now, like there are some platforming issues now, like, that I never experienced before. Like in the first level he couldn't make the one jump. That was necessary. He didn't grab? Why didn't he grab this ledge when he fell? He should have grabbed it. Huh. So, here's the last chain. And that's it for level number 4. Depression. Another intermission. Just that. And like different to the other levels, World 4 leads directly into the epilogue. Yes. Sort of World 5. And it is called Acceptance. So now, like, we're inside the tower, but the tower is sort of upside down, you see? And the steps are on the downside of this thing, so we're actually at the bottom of the tower and need to go all the way up, sort of, right? The funny thing is that the camera will zoom out here, you don't have to go down all the way, but if, like, in my first run, you run against this wall here, the camera, no, it doesn't even happen, it was here. Like, you run against this thing and you fall, and then the camera zooms away. I didn't manage this now. And you all of a sudden magically appear down there, even though you just landed on your ass up there. But, well, I couldn't get it now. Sorry for that. It really looked funny. So, let's head out of this thing here. Upside down. We are now, are we actually in the first link here? There's water there. No, there's actually the top. It should be the top level, no? I don't know. Upside down. This looks like the thing we just went out before with the sentinels, right? We came from there with the sentinels and then headed into the water at the end of level 3. But were there stairs at the end? I don't know, I don't think so actually. No, the whole thing was underwater, the keyhole, no? Or at least part of it, so. Probably that's a new floor here. And off we go. There's the intermission sequence again. And now the roles are turned. There's the father and the son, so I mean it's pretty obvious what's going to happen, as sad as it is. Yeah, that's really bad, like losing a son. That's a loss I don't want to deal with, actually. I'm 2 children myself. This is the start of the acceptance chapter. With us in a room out of stones. I'm guessing that everything is stone. And we are sort of faded out also, right? Like, I'm sure it's all grayish, except the cape. And everything is out of stone. Supposed to resemble lack of emotions. Cold. Whatever. Now you can basically just walk straight forward to the stone figure there of your father. Or of the father. Which leads you to the end for the boy. I'm guessing this is supposed to resemble or symbolize the acceptance. So here I can't do anything. I can just stand there forever. And like, the only thing I can do is move forward and fall into the void. Fall into the bottomless pit. Accept my fate, I guess. And now we appear to be in the real world. Everything's not good. So here in this room, I don't think there is anything of particular significance. Like I couldn't find any item that is resembling anything that you see on the trip. I mean, okay, you have this plant there without leaves. That's very small. Also, the pictures are really not very telling. So if you move all the way to the other side, doing sort of the mirror action to what the boy did just now, you get into the son's room. Now here you have all the toys that you collected. The boar, the bird, the seagull, the ship, and here the sentinel chimes. You can interact with all of them, but there is nothing really of significance there. I like this, the idea with the wind chimes resembling the sentinel. The windmill and the fox. Fox also, like, is always caressing this thing so nicely when he picks it up. Nice to watch this. But anyway, that's it, and then, yeah, well, we need to get out again. And here's the final cutscene. With the sun appearing. A ghost? An apparition. And there's the mother also. This part of the final cutscene is only there if you collect all 4 shades. And only in this time when you watch the final cutscene after collecting all the white shades you will get the achievement. For reuniting with the white shade, I think it's called. It's a subtitle or something. And then the only thing left to do is accept the loss of his son, I guess, right? There's the piece of clothing that he grabbed when he lost his son. Now you can probably stand there for hours, but you can't really move back. You can only let go. So let's do that. And that's the game, basically. Now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. And I will cut the credits short and say bye. Hope to see you again in my next series of videos sometime, okay? Bye bye.